box right there. You can still be heard. But we are real, so whatever we say. Oh, good. Even if we miss one.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Good to know, right? It's important to say.
He's got it turned on. Call you to order the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call shows that Mr. Schiffer and Ms. Thompson are absent. Item 3, consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Support. Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Doc Huff. Discussion. Roll call vote, starting at the end, Mr. Nash.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes. Item number 4, recognition. I have none at this time. Item number 5, reports. Building department highlights and updates. We'll start with Ms. Parsons is not to be here. Ms. Gingrich.
So at Ignite, we're off to a great start to the school year. We have started our reading intervention programs in our enrichment groups. We're continuing to reteach our behavior expectations, and we're looking forward to kicking off our Morocco mashup, so our big school event.
Any questions? Thank you. Mr. Mosby here. You speak to Mr. Tolkar? Okay.
So at the high school, I'll start with the FFA. So thank you, Ms. Hoffman, our FFA members. Those that don't know, you can read in Argus, but you grabbed our after school last Friday. So that was an exciting time here at the high school. We had our cross-country team out there for another large practice. Currently had the football field lights on, some of the beating and winning all the factors. And for me, it was interesting as a DJ, trying to keep the hype music for the runners, but also play Big Green Tractor when the tractors came in. But just thank you to our FFA for doing that. It was just nice to see. It was more than just factors with our community. I noticed we had a parent that came, followed the group, flashes, great. And it kind of became in the parking lot, I would say, kind of a generational celebration, talking about whose tractor it used to be. And I know there's moms and dads and grandparents that either were just polishing the night before, or maybe like me, having to turn around to get them down the road. But this is a great time had by all. So thank you again for that, FFA, Chris Hoffman. Our next thing will be the hog roast. If you weren't here, you were not one of the 800 that did come in and check that out. Probably for me, the biggest thing was walking the officials into the football game, and they were just kind of trying to get to the locker room, get ready, and say, "What's going on?" And to us, annual hog roast is what we do. And they're just, again, impressed with how many people came in there as a community. And it's just great to come back together. Looking ahead, we've got our National Honor Society ceremony. The induction ceremony is going to be this Wednesday. And then also we have the PSAT on October 5th. That's practice. Gives kids a chance for a scholarship. And I would say lastly, too, our PBS initiative, looking at more of a restorative approach. There's still going to be accountability, but less punitive, more restorative. Amber Foster and Melissa Jones are also going to, they went through training yesterday to kind of combat the thing. It's not just Ovid-Elsie thing, sadly, it's a teenager thing right now. So looking at some time trying to get that knowledge base and that restorative approach instead of just two-way cruise suspension, trying to educate these kids and community better on how to do this. Any questions?
Thank you. Mr. Davenport.
Congrats to Beth Spencer, our former copy
She'll have 3 positions open: copy, courier, and lunch. And so welcome to Dee Howard, already one of our bus drivers. She's now our inter-office courier. And Carrie Brooke, who works as a middle school lunch supervisor, is now our copy clerk. And I just want to say thanks to Beth and Jillian Bouchard for keeping everything flowing here in transition. Those jobs, you know, aren't the flashiest, but they're really important to get the copies going and get paper moving around the district as needed. So I was glad we were able to fill those with quality people who are already on our team. I met with our student exchange visitor program field representative from immigration today. This is something I do annually, and it's part of how we issue visas. Thanks to Mrs. Summers for all her hard work in placing so many foreign exchange students with us this year. And it's a great experience for our students as well as a chance to connect with people from around the world. We'll be doing our recertification with CBIS, which is immigration, this May, which is, I think, every 2 years. So that's something we'll be going through. It's not complicated. It's mostly a fee and some paperwork. But it's what enables us to issue the academic visas that we issue. And then I have a number, in the tech world, a number of conferences and meetings coming up related to federal money that's related to connectivity and cybersecurity coming into the state. And it's hard to say exactly where all these various projects are going to land. And from my experience, like the buckets of money related to the COVID stuff is dried up or ending, but now there's more money coming in for infrastructure projects. And Michigan got $1.559 billion in broadband equity and access and deployment funding, which will get divvied up somehow. There's also the Realizing Opportunity with Broadband Infrastructure Networks initial grant recommendations coming out of what is called MyHigh, which is the Michigan High-Speed Internet Office, which is a whole new thing for us. And then there's an affordable connectivity program that's being worked on, which is more for consumers. And the part that I'm sure will have some impact on us, but again, I'm learning about it, is Section 97G, MySecure. That's cybersecurity monies. They set aside $9 million for K-12. So there's a lot to learn this year in that world. So I'll be following all the funding stuff and reporting back as I find out how it actually affects us. And then on the facility side of things, you may have noticed last week the Drain Commission was spraying the drainage area by Colony. We wanted to look at ways to get water moving there. I believe there's something in an update for you on that, but we'll keep you updated as we move through that. And we had a really positive conversation with them about, what's the least impactful way to do this correctly and make sure we're prepared as we move forward. It's just that ditch is a little overgrown at this point. And there's one kind of spraying that they do, and then after that we look at digging and stuff like that. So other than that, we've filled our positions at least with subs, if not all of them. And we've had a pretty strong start with the facilities folks. So any questions about any of that?
Thank you.
Item B, Sex Education Advisory Board. Mr. Powell.
Okay, with the recent department The numbers that we get, we use the MyPi data to take a look at behaviors that students may or may not be exhibiting, and take a look at that as kind of a litmus test. And here's some of the expectations, which will come into the proposal later. But basically, we're going to the meetings, seeking an accurate current information, be advocates and spokespersons for the board decisions in the adopted program. That's very critical. I know coming out of our ad staff meetings, you have that one common action point, and the same thing plays out here. If you're a member of the seed and our school board votes on this is the path that we're going to take, you need to be that spokesperson. We have a small group here, and you can't be everywhere, so we need to be able to get that message to the masses and provide the why as to why these decisions were made. Share ideas and concerns, work cooperatively in a way that maintains the board, the partnership with people who are willing to work toward healthy sexual development of youth and reducing sexual risk behaviors. That one I did obviously read word for word. That one's pretty critical. The idea here is keeping students healthy in their relationships. When we look at that data, when we look at trends, we want students to stay away from dangerous behaviors when it comes to sexual reproduction or lifestyle relationship with others. Support the public hearing process. If we're going to change anything in the curriculum, we're going to make sure that we do have 2 public hearings prior to bringing this to the board. There also has to be a week in between those public hearings. So that's where the community members can come in, bring together more insight, more input from them as well. Because what you'll find is when we start looking at the composition of this board, we want it to be very best practice. We want multiple viewpoints. We can land on what's truly best for our students here at Ovid-Elsie. And I'll skip down to that last one there, respect the decision of the Board of Education regarding the recommendations. It's important to remember that the seed will bring proposals, will bring recommendations, but ultimately the school will decide what we do as a district. So if you want something to be changed, or if you'd like me to kind of go back to our team and retool a little bit, that's definitely something we can do. And there again, the seed will make those recommendations, talks about 2 public hearings, and then local school board will adopt recommendations and set district policy. Of course, we already have district policy in place currently. But what's interesting is this. There's a lot of words there, and that's going to be in your proposal so that the other page they have there are asking you to take action on something, consider different things. And I have some suggestions tied to those. It's very, very unique, the composition of the advisory board. The state is very strict on it, and you can sit there. And as people's lives change, and that's kind of where we found ourselves at Ovid-Elsie. Like, for example, if you're a parent, you have to have a student here at Ovid-Elsie. And we've had a lot of parents who sat on the board, and guess what? Their kids that graduated, they're off to bigger, better things, and that's a wonderful feeling. Another thing is when we talk about half the members of the Sex Education Advisory Board shall be parents who have a child attending a school operated by the school district, and a majority of these parent members shall be individuals who are not employed by a school district. So I reached out to Eaton ISD, and I wanted to clarify, are we talking any school district or just Ovid-Elsie? And she said, my interpretation is a school district. So there again, yet another variable. You get your numbers set, you feel like you're good, and then someone decides to become a parapro at a neighboring district or something. So then they would take on that role of being an employee of a school district. So that being said, what I'm asking the board to do is to take a look at, I guess, a few things that we have to do, and I have some suggestions. And again, they're just suggestions. And I talked with Christina Holmes, who is our Tri-County health coordinator, and I asked her, and the first thing she had said is, there are a lot of school districts that are finding themselves in the exact same spot that we are right now, because the nature of this board is so strict that as people, again, students graduate, they take jobs somewhere else, it evolves. And I'm asking that we evolve with that, and we take a look at membership and the membership process. So I'd like to go through those bullet points. I'll leave this up on the screen, because this is exactly where I pulled those bullet points from. So the first thing that you'll notice is it does say that the board will determine the terms of service for Sex Education Advisory Board members. something I would like for you to consider. Now I understand this is a lot to kind of go through tonight, so if it's the board's wishes to table or look at this later at work session, to me that makes a lot of sense, but the decision is critical as this. The next is to determine the number of members to serve on the Sex Education Advisory Board. And as you'll notice here in the composition, when you take a look at that, these are all things that we're asking our school board to do. So again, that's why I'm here tonight. Determine a membership selection process that reasonably reflects the school district's population. And lastly, appoint 2 co-chairs for the advisory board, at least one of whom is a parent of a child attending a school operated by the school district. And I've got 3 other bullet points about those reminders that, again, just kind of point back to this. We have to have the composition correct moving forward. And again, where we're at right now, it's not a bad thing, but it's just time to move forward with our current sitting school board members and the fact that we've had people changing their roles. So what we're going to do next is look at our elementary sex ed curriculum. So my thought, and that's why I'm here tonight, is to retool our membership before we start to look at that curriculum. And make sure we get some people to be there for the long haul to provide some stability in the decision-making process. And also, of course, we have some new school board members as well. So again, it'd be nice to have everybody on the same page. Now, I know I felt like in here like asking you to do a million things, so I do have some suggestions. So if you take a look at the next page, these are just my suggestions. So what I'd like to do, or what I propose, is to just post the roles and responsibilities of a seat member, sex ed advisory board member. So similar to a job posting, even though it's not point of pay, like here's what the district would like to see in a member, and then see if people are interested in the community. I'd like to have an application. I have the application that I was thinking of proposing in your board packet as well. Create a district interview team, and you can see that interview team may include school superintendent, elementary and secondary school administrator, sex education supervisor, our curriculum director, district nurse, and a teacher of health education. Again, this is a suggestion, this is a proposal. If you have other ideas, or if you'd like to have any of these school board members sitting on the interview team, overall, I think, of course, I'd love to. Establishing term limits. When I talked to Christina Holmes from ISD, we kind of landed on 3 years and 5 for co-chairs. As you know, with the board, we don't want to have where everybody just gets and leaves in the same year. So we want to have some continuity, but also it's nice to have some organic kind of turnover in that board. So we're looking at 3 years and 5 years for the co-chairs. And then if a member can no longer fulfill their obligations, the district may seek a replacement. And that's, again, student graduates. We're going to have to kind of change things a little bit to get a better job. That would upset that majority with the ratio of percentage of the people. Consider obviously having an uneven number of members. That kind of helps with that, avoiding a high vote. And then the funny thing is when you look at how many members, originally I thought about keeping it quite small. But when you look at what you have to have, you need to have a member of the clergy, you need to have pupils, you need to have health education teachers, you need to have a health professional. So you're going to have quite a few numbers to just kind of offset those and find your majorities that you need. So I was thinking of a number, and I kind of mentioned Christina Holmes. I said, what are your thoughts? And we had the exact same 9 to 15. And she said, I would recommend having a maximum, because she has seen where people will post in there's no maximum set there, next thing you have 48 people on your sex education. So that being said, I know there's a lot to it. I see Doc, you're looking through our application. This application was a template that was provided to sex ed supervisors at the Tri-County training. I tweaked a little bit to kind of meet our needs, but I think through that application process, we can figure out what role each individual could possibly play on this board. And I like the fact that it has our definition of sexuality education. And we can kind of find out there's even a spot in there where what things has the district done well, what are some growth areas of the district. So I think this is a great opportunity to kind of take a look at where we want to go moving forward. And again, I'm not expecting a decision right now. I was quite a bit there, but this time I can entertain any questions.
I have a lot of questions. What age demographic does this kind of entail? And I guess things have changed since I've been in school, but this class particularly, is this something that lasts for a term? Is this something that lasts for a couple of weeks?
It's typically a couple of weeks, and usually again, by you bringing that up, prior to that teaching, we put out those letters to inform our community of what is going to be taught. We have the outline. Community members can come and take a look at the full curriculum, see what's going to be taught. They can always opt out. But yeah, it's typically taught in your health classes by certified teachers, and usually about 2 weeks. There's some homework assignments. I remember when my kids went through this, they come home and ask you about healthy relationships and friends and things like that. So it's about a 2-week program.
How many kids opt out when you say that on average?
Well, I apologize. It would be a shot in the dark to give you a
Okay,
number.
that's fine.
But I will say this: the vast majority are receiving that education. Those are numbers that I could get.
No, that's fine. I know.
Good question.
I think it's nice the way you've kind of laid it out with, like, let's get some parameters out there and make sure we're checking the boxes that we need to check and whatnot, and set some of those limits. I guess I would like to see a proposal from, like, submit, this.
Okay.
Like
Yep.
next month or whatever, work session or things like that, and give us, I want this, and this.
Absolutely.
Action items.
Yep.
And then and then we can have a conversation about,
Like rather than suggestions.
yeah,
action
right,
plus
like,
action
yeah,
items.
like if these are your action items, that's great, just give them to us.
Okay. I appreciate that. Like I say, I think that'll kind of help you all come to a yes or a no.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
If I could maybe just add, just doing a little research over the weekend, though, I think you're being a little generous. I know you're suggesting that to some degree, as a board, we're responsible for this. Just to be aware that there's some things that we have to do.
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely some non-negotiables. Correct.
I
I
just thought.
just say, Kevin, if he give a,
Absolutely, I agree.
this is what he thinks he needs to work with.
Absolutely. We can do it.
Within the Right. Yep.
Any other questions?
I might just say that Brian and I have talked for the last couple of weeks, and we definitely can do that, Josh, come up with a draft proposal, you want to say, and we wanted to kind of give you the parameters that we are working with, and that's what this would be, presentation. We give you a proposal, and then I still would like for you to not have to maybe act at that board meeting. I'd like to have a proposal for the first reading and then back for the second.
Is there a timeline that we need to get this done by? I mean,
I'm trying to remember, Brian.
Yeah, I would like to have new members in seats by January, because I'm going to take a look at that.
We'll do it on
I mean, I don't want to push us down the road if we don't,
I'd say
make it longer than what it needs to be and leave them short on time.
I think we'll have that in October. Maybe we could have a board session, but that's a week from now. That could be a little bit of a push.
Okay.
But not a big push. But I would say October, then we could act upon it.
If we need to push, let's push. That's where I'm at. Like, if we're on a timeline, get us something by Monday,
So that we can.
and so then we can read it, we'll be back October and pass it in October.
I would, if possible, be nice to get those new members activated and ready to start digging into that curriculum. Even if we don't bring to you a curriculum proposal at the end of this school year, it'd be nice to start working through that and seeing what we like, what we don't like, who we can tailor for options, and bring that proposal.
What's the current curriculum that you're using?
So we have Humor the Wonder Years and Michigan Health Month. And that's a good point, Mrs. Fuller. So what they're going to do, we have the Legacy Series, which are the old binders, paper. And there's a lot of digital curriculums out there, which is great to put them on Chromebooks. But what I know existing members in the seat have wanted to do, and that is what is that curriculum? Sometimes, hey, it's digital and it's the new shiny thing, but what is the material that's being brought in front of our students? We want to make sure we take a look at that curriculum and see that aligns with the wishes of our students and our school board.
Any other questions? Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time, I appreciate it.
Item C, superintendent's report.
Okay, I've got students, and we budgeted for 1,310, so that's up 13 students. That's the good news. The bad news is we're 19 down from last fall. Okay, so the good news, up from the budgeted, but down from last year. The official count day will be Wednesday, October 4. So things can change over the next few weeks.
Wayne,
Yes.
do you want to take questions or not?
Pardon?
Do you want questions?
Sure. Absolutely.
So we're down 19
From last fall.
from last fall. Is there a particular grade that we're seeing? You know, is that we graduated a big class and brought in a small kindergarten class, or are we seeing just kind of?
You know, to answer that, Josh, I'll have that at Monday's work session.
Okay, thank you.
At Monday's work session, one of the items there is we're definitely looking at budget, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But in order to have budget, when most of our monies come from the foundation allowance, it's certainly based on the number of students. So I'll have that one.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, the next item is, as I said, we have a board work session next week, Monday, and Brian and I will put together also a proposal in regards to the report that he gave. At the work session, just kind of give you some parameters. Presently, I've gathered about 20 to 25 areas that have been provided to me from you as board members, from staff, and also observation that are from best practices. So we'll have about 20 to 25 areas. I'm still collecting them. Tomorrow and the following day, I'll still get a little bit input on that. In these 20 to 25 areas, I put them in, I tried to classify them instead of just randomly, leaving them out there. So what I've done is I've used the classification pretty much what Ovid-Elsie's presently strategic plan has, and it has 4 classifications, or I call those 4 categories. One is finance and district resources. That would be like your facilities and everything like that. And some of the areas that I'm going to present to you that need further looking at are certain student projections that you just asked about. And I'll give you a little bit of a historical how that's happening. Also built in is right sizing the staff. And you have to right size your staff because that's where about 86% of your budget is spent on staffing. And also general operation budget. This year we're running a little bit less than $500,000 in the red for the year. That's not a deficit spending overall, it's just 1 year. And I'll give you some projections on that. So that deals with finances and district resources. The second category deals with leadership, and some, for example, areas in leadership include responsibilities, flow chart, board agendas, and board committees. We've talked about that a couple times, so that will come up on Monday's work session. The third category includes curriculum for our students and everything involved with curriculum and the classes that are taught here at Ovid-Elsie School. And that will include areas like special education, regular education, athletics, wellness. All of those areas will be in that category. And finally, the last category will be communication. And in the communication is to review your present strategic plan. Even though I'm using the categories from it, I think the strategic plan, and not just many people brought that up, that needs to be reviewed. And in that category, we need to look at communication, and that's communication externally to the public and also internally. So in the 4 categories, I may have a 5th under other. You just can't fit it into any other one. But overall, we'll have 20 to 25 work session. I'll give projected timelines for each, and you're not going to complete it in 1 year. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down in the future. And so we'll discuss those, and once you see them, you might want to add more, or you might say, you know, that area is not really pertinent at this time. Let's not work on that area, because every area takes time to work on. That's why you just cannot complete it all in 1 year. The next thing, and Dan mentioned that already, we met with the drain commissioner and Mr. Morrison, and he sent a letter, and I'll just read it, even though Dan kind of mentioned it. It dealt with the scheduled spraying of trees and brush within the drain right-of-way. And so I'll just read from this letter. It says, this is to notify you that the equipment and personnel will be assessing the drain easement on your property to apply herbicide to manage the growth of trees and brush in the drain and on the right-of-way, controlling vegetation and growth. Herbicide is EPA approved to apply the material in safe and effective manner. ATV mounted equipment will be used for low volume foliage type applications for the property owners to know that. Because the spraying is scheduled in the coming months, please contact an individual at the drain commissioner's office as soon as possible if you have concerns, so that your input might be considered. So that's the letter we received. They're not going to be dredging it at this time. They're going to try this. That's the first what they want to try to make sure they have proper flow there. The next item I included in the board report, and I sent those, or Crystal sent those to you, and that is for board training opportunities. They're both virtual and in person. And the virtual ones are, you can sign up for them. If you have any questions you'd want to sign up for, please call myself or Crystal. And but I think there's some good workshop training opportunities for the board. I'm also going to include that next week in the work session for their training from MASB. And the last, there are some events that are coming up put on by Clinton County RESA. But Clinton County RESA, they do it for our students. First of all, they have college night. And if you have a student in grade 8 through 12, college night will be on Wednesday, September 27th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Clinton County RESA in St. John's. There will be over 50 institutions that will be there. If you like, it gives you an opportunity to talk to many. If you have a student in any of those grades, we recommend 8 through 12. So that's Wednesday, September 27th. Anyone that has a student in Clinton County. The second thing I would just like to tell you about is, it's called the Clinton County Career Expo. And if you put it on your calendar, it's not until Thursday, November 2, and it's held in DeWitt. It's for all 8th grade and 10th grade students in Clinton County. And if you've never seen all the different areas that students can go into after they graduate from high school, it would be quite surprising, I think, to you if you've not seen that before. We hold it, or it's not we anymore. CC RESA holds it in DeWitt, at the DeWitt High School. It's the largest place that we can hold it. But if you go there anytime between 8 o'clock and 2:30 p.m. on November 2, I think you'd be quite amazed by what kind of a program or programs they set up for all the Clinton County students. They do it for 8th grade because those students will be entering high school the next year. And 10th grade, well, they're thinking about what they're going to be doing once they graduate from high school. So just like to see if you're available, just go down to DeWitt schools. And if you want someone to go with you, give me a
Item number 6, communication from the public. I have none. Item number 7, communication from Ovid-Elsie personnel. I have none. No correspondence. No old business. Item 10, new business, employee contracts. I'll entertain all of these motions separately.
Go for it. No, you go. Go.
I move the Board of Education extend the contract to Kevin Ginter as a history teacher at the high school effective August 30th, 2023.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion. Roll call vote. Starting with Mr. Nash.
Yes.
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 Yes. Motion passes.
I move the Board of Education extend the at-will contract to Angela Eel as a long-term sub at the middle school effective August 21st, 2023.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Doc Huff. Roll call vote starting.
Yes.
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 Yes. Motion passes.
I move the Board of Education extend a contract to Julian Parent as a paraprofessional at the alternative high school effective August 29th, 2023.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Doc Huff. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 Yes. Motion passes. Item B, employee resignation. I'll entertain a motion.
I move the Board of Education accept the resignation of John Hazel with regret effective at the end of the 22-23 school year.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion.
Yes.
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 Yes. Motion passes. Item C, board work sessions. I'll entertain a motion.
I move the Board of Education approve the special board meeting for board work session 1, goals and activities for Monday, September 25th, 6:30 Information Center.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Schiffer. Discussion. Roll
Any-
call. Go ahead.
Ballpark, hour, 2, 3, 5.
I'd say 2.
Okay.
Depends how much discussion.
Taking a nap.
Roll call vote. Start with Mr. Nash.
Yes.
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 Yes. Motion passes. Discussion regarding work session number 2. I'm assuming we're looking at dates here and talking
Yes.
at those, talking about those right now.
Yeah, really, to look at those dates, I think it's very important to have all 7 board members at the work session. It'll be built on work session 1. Work session 1 is to present the areas, and I said 20 to 25 areas. You may have questions about, the work session could be very short if there's no discussion, but I'm hoping there is real healthy discussion and on it. And then work session 2 will really put some areas need action steps. What are you gonna do to meet this area, okay? And then really hone in on the timelines. So it'd be very important to have everyone attend the second work session also.
Why don't we, my suggestion is that we have a discussion at our next meeting, because Ms. Thompson is not here, and I can look at this right now and say, I can't make 2 of these dates. Did she give us?
I think, I think that's a good suggestion, but I think I had more before, and these are the ones that she said was good for.
Okay. Okay.
I don't wanna be for sure on that, so why don't you check your calendars, cross out the ones you can't make right now.
Okay, yeah, the 23rd, the 26th, that will not be too bad. Do you wanna till, next Monday? We'll just table it. Unless if we're sure that she's good with these dates, we can pick one, have no problem with that.
I guess what you could do, Eric, just like you said right now, the 23rd and the 26th does not work for you.
19th
Go
doesn't work
around and
for me.
find out what does not work for the rest of you.
So the 19th, 30th,
Thirtieth
30th,
or the second.
30th, or the second.
Good for both.
Mr. Shepard?
My calendar happens to be up in the air. Yeah, I think I can do both. We'll see.
Todd?
So what one did you?
I do the same
What
thing all
one
the
did
time,
you
so
last
it's-
time?
The 30th or the second?
I would rather do Monday.
You'd rather do Monday the 30th? I believe she did tell us that she was good on those days, so why don't we roll with Monday the 30th?
I move the Board of Education approve special board meeting Monday, October 30th.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Nash. Roll call vote, starting with Dr. Cobb.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Shepard?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, motion passes.
No.
So we're gonna go with 30th. Alright. Item D, overnight extended student trip. Someone could report on that, or we already went through that last meeting,
Yeah,
right?
we had that last time.
Presentation.
It was
Okay.
at Michigan State. One I had error. I thought it was at MSU, but it's not. But it was through MSU. I don't know anything else you have on that.
Well, do you want me to? I can read through it. So, Mr. Tokar presented his proposal for the overnight extended student trip to the 2023 Global Youth Institute in Des Moines, Iowa. The selected 3 students will be leaving on Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, and returning on Friday, October 27th, 2023. The proposal and the example itinerary was uploaded into Live. So I'll entertain a motion on that.
I make a motion that the Board of Education approve the overnight extended student trip for the selected students to attend the Global Youth Institute in Des Moines, Iowa, October 24th and 27th, 2023.
Motion by Ms. Woolley, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion?
Question,
Yes.
is all the i's dotted, t's crossed, insurance, that type of thing, the first mission slips as well?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
And also, this one was, it's funded because they won this, so therefore, at no cost for.
Very good. Which I appreciate the fact that the kids can be there, but that the staff supports and helps make all that happen. That's very impressive. Nice job, guys.
Any other discussion? Roll call vote, Mr. Nash.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes. Item E, maintenance custodial bargaining unit.
I might just say, that's the, you know, that our maintenance and custodial department was no longer recognized by the past association, and they voted and they are recommending that the Michigan Education Association, they would affiliate with that union. So it just takes its place. It's the same contract, no changes except different organization.
I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion that the Board of Education approve the letter of agreement between Ovid-Elsie area schools and the maintenance custodial bargaining unit under the MLA affiliate union.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Woolley, support by Ms. Schiffer. Discussion? Roll call.
You
Yes.
gotta explain that just a little bit.
Go ahead.
Again, can you explain that, Mr. Drury, again? That's what's
Well,
going on.
the unit, Mr. Nash, the maintenance custodial unit, when they no longer were recognized by the previous union.
Yep.
They no longer, would represent them. Then they had a choice to either join a union or not join a union, okay? And the Michigan Education Association presented to that group, and they voted to join the MEA. And we, as a school district, do not say anything in regards to their membership. We have to stay out of that.
Okay, thank you.
So call vote.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes. Item F, I have a request to go into closed session to discuss student discipline.
I make a motion to go into closed session.
Support.
Motion by Dr. Huff, support by Mr. Miller. Roll call vote, Mr. Nash.
Yes.